Okay, today I would like to present about quality function deployment or QFD. QFD is a process and set of tools used to effectively define customer requirements and convert them into detailed engineering, specification and plans to produce the product that fulfill those requirements. Okay, customer requirements such as what customer need, what customer wish and want. Okay, QFD is used to translate customer requirement or VOC, as known as voice of customer, into measurable design target and drive them from the assembly level down through the sub-assembly component and production process level. QFD methodology provides a defined set of matrices utilized to facilitate this progression. For this project, we use the House of Quality, which is a tool of QFD.
Hi, I'm Venida Bermas Anak Kunding. Today I would like to present why implement of quality function development in manufacturing industry. QFD is a function to translating customer requirement into appropriate technical requirement for each step of product or service development. Okay, QFD links needs of customer as an end user of design, development, engineering, manufacturing, and service functions. QFD methodology is an effective communications of voice of customer, which allow the entire organizations to work together and produce a product with high level of customer perceived value. There are several reasons why we need to implement QFD in our product manufacturing. First reason, customer focus. In order to produce a good product that are favorable by the customer, the company should focus on what the customer wants and needs, which means that customer complaint or customer requirement is the first thing after all. Customer come first. Okay. QFD methodology is a voice of customer translate into a technical design specifications. Maybe when the customer require this, I want these particular things to in my product, in that product. Maybe the company should consider it and add is a kind of new featuring in the product. I mean the accessory of the product. During the QFD process, design specifications are driven down from machine level to a system. Then from the system, it will go to the subsystem, and then from the subsystem, it will be separate to the component level requirement. Next, the second reason, VOC competitor analysis. When we apply a quality function developments in our manufacturing, it's unspontaneously the QFD is act as a tool for voice of customer analysis. QFD, which is House of Quality tools, allow direct comparison of product stack up to the competitions in the meeting the voice of customer. What the advantages of this one is a quick analysis that can bring a benefit in the making design decision that could have a place ahead of the pack. Third reason, shorter development time and lower the cost of the products. QFD reduce likelihood of late design change by focusing on the product features and improvement based on the customer requirement. From this, the QFD is help to design in by focusing on the main product or the product features, and then the based on the customer requirement. Effective QFD will prevent valuable project time and resource from being wasted, which means lower the cost for the product. Company must bring a new and improved product to the market that meet the customer actual wants and needs while reducing the development time.
Hi, my name is Tanjia Leong from RK32 Polymer Engineering. Today, I'm going to talk about what QFD helps and what we did. What exactly the QFD will help us achieve? The first thing is the customer focus. It's actually to understand the customer needs, such as the feedback from the customers, and to obtain the cross-functional agreement buy-in on the customer's needs. For example, the marketing, the hardware or software engineering, and the quality, and so on. And to translate the customer needs into development goals and technical capabilities, we use the performance metrics, the concepts, the process parameters, and the production control. And to prioritize the documented requirements traceability, we usually use the how and why logic. For example, like the VOC document. And the second is to provide the logic and structure. And within this field, we will use the structure method and tools for recording the decisions that has been made, and to prioritize the resources. And what actually will we do when we do a QFD? What we did was to determine or document the customer requirements, such as the voice of the customers. We will use a design survey to ascertain the customer needs by using the SurveyMonkey. And to prioritize the requirements, we would take the response from the customers and came up with 15 top requirements. And to develop the performance metrics and targets, we will use the metrics determinant from the House of Quality. And to evaluate the competitions, we use the thorough researches into the other products. And to evaluate the competitions and prioritize the opportunities, we use the determining strengths to build upon to receive the customer requirements. And that is all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Tam Zhao Feng. I'm from RK32 Polymer Engineering. Today I would like to discuss about what we get and what we will do better for implementation of QFD in iPhones. Nowadays, the ability to present new product to the market is in a fast way, while satisfying customer expectation is getting more important for the entire customer focused firm. Firstly, we will get a customer certification in our product quality, as QFD is a method to guarantee the quality while the product is just being to be designed. It is required to grab competitive advantage by means to continuous review of new product development techniques become mobile communication technology as so dynamic in many aspects. Through QFD will be understand customer needs so that we can provide documented requirement traceability to meet customer expectation. Finally, we can translate customer needs into development goals and technical capabilities. Besides that, through QFD, we'll get to determine our document customer requirement, also known as the voice of customer. Targeted customer being included in the project are the employees from the sales, marketing, vendor management, terminal test, and network quality assurance departments. One of the methods to design a survey to ascertain customer needs is by using efficiency survey methods, example Google Forms and the questions through email. From the survey, we'll get the development performance matrices and target by using the metrics determinant from the House of Quality. Because QFD also help company to evaluate competition with other brands like Oppo, Samsung, Huawei, and so on. On the other hand, what QFD will do better is by focus to area to improve upon. For example, the power consumption that can be last for 25 hours, improve hardware design, wireless charging, includes Dolby sound, and so on. QFD also help company to do better to standardize the product in aspect of screen size, data transmission speed, display resolution, connectivity interface, and like the weight of the material and the camera and the speed in the iPhone. Lastly, QFD help company to do better in area that let's pay attention and designed to be normal standard like the removal of the battery, the standard standby time, and the security of the iPhone. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Vasan from RK32, and I'm going to give a short brief about house and tools. Well, this is our pre-model. On your right hand side, we can see customers' requirement such as wide screen, better camera, and lightweight, and etc. And for the upper part, we'll have a controlled variable by the companies, where the companies can control their variables. Example, they can recruit a better designer, they can upgrade their softwares, they can enhance their hardwares, and etc. While going to the middle part, when a customer's requirement being get from a survey, they'll mark as a high or low. These variables will often denoted with the numbers. High will give a 3 and low will denoted as 1. For an example, then going to the middle part, they'll see the relation between the requirements and the variables. When the requirement is really related for the variable, they'll mark as a positive. They often will give a positive or a negative or a medium range for the interrelations. They also denote the relation with numbers. Example, positive will give a 10 and a medium part will give a 5. So-called nothing will do with a 0. At last, they'll total up the relation with the survey they got from the customers, and they gave a value for the feedbacks. Example, when they have a higher value in a particular variable and a low value for other variables. Add on that, on your left hand side, they will put a column for the competitor performance. Since the other competitor is doing good, they will denote as a high, and they are not doing so good, they will denote as low. Final part, where they come for the roof part. This roof will give them as a interrelation variables, where the variables are connected will give them a good result. According to the value they get from the down here, they will see which two values are interrelation have a higher performance. At last, they will do some modifications on their production in their variables to make their product with a better quality. So that's why iPhone still stays in the line.